Hello, and welcome to the Gaming Juggernaut, my YouTube family. Today we are playing a game called Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. Thank you for tuning into the first episode where we looked at the introduction and the mechanics of the game. So we are taking in orders and trying to fix as many people's cars as possible before we reach level 7 where some fun stuff happens. Without further ado, let's begin. So I need to fix some cars. We need to look at what's wrong with the car, so you press triangle, go to car status, and we're looking at what we need to do. Right, so this is pretty easy. As you can see, we are changing the brake fluid, the coolant fluid, the power steering, and changing the windscreen washer fluid. Right. I also understand that you can mark these, but no worries. So just going to look at again, brake, coolant, power, windshield. Brake, coolant, power, windshield. So we're draining the tools. Brake. Coolant. Windshield. And then power. If you don't use the drain tool, you'll get a fine of roughly £50 or US dollars depending on where you're watching for each. So as you know, that will result in a very big fine altogether. Now, a simple case of topping everything back up. Brake, coolant, oops, didn't mean to take the whole thing off there. Brake, coolant, power and windshield. There you go. So shut the bonnet and go over here to see if you've done everything. And once you finish the order, we get 175 payout. To do the tasks, as we done the task, we're getting a bonus of 25 credits. The job bonus for doing the job is 50 credits. And so of course, because you accepted the task, or I think we did additional tasks, that's 100. So 125 and 50 is going to equal 175. And there you go. As you can see, I have now 10,097 credits. Nice and easy if you play the tutorial. Now we're going back to the phone and accepting another job. So once again, I'm gonna show you filthy car. We can't do a car wash or anything like that because we don't have enough experience yet. Right, this one's a bit more easy. I just changed the brake, coolant and windshield. Brake, coolant and windshield. Brake. Coolant. Oh, sorry, windshield. I think coolant must be there. It is. Right, everything's drained. Now, once again, we're just taking off the cap and popping in the liquid. So yeah, as you can see, this is slightly lower pay, but not too bad. So now, we go back, same thing, and finish up and do more of the tasks. Brake, coolant, windshield. Excellent. Brake, coolant and windshield. Again, that's done, and this is paying slightly less as well, but no problem. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that was just to show you how easy that was, but in order to make progress we need to do the story task. So as you can see, the Luxor Baron is a story order task, so we need to do this in order to reach level 7 in the most fastest way possible. So let's begin. So now we look at this car. There's going to be quite a few things wrong with this. So drain the oil, put new oil into the engine, change the brake power, refill the windshield washer wipers. So I'm gonna be marking every single one of these tasks so that I don't miss out anything. And when you mark them, I think a blue marker comes on and tells you exactly what you need to do. Yep, so let's get cracking. Let's bring the car inside. Move it onto the car lifter, and let's take a look at what we need. So 2 brake pads, 1 fuel pump, 1 oil filter V8, 2 brake pads, 1 fuel pump, 1 oil filter V8, 2 brake pads, 1 fuel pump, oil filter V8, pump, fuel pump, oil filter V8. Okay, as you can see, yeah, we're getting those things. Round air filter 2 carb, round air filter 2 carb, round air filter 2 carb, and air filter 2 carb. Perfect. And now 4 tires. Just gonna look at the tire sizes. So the tire size is 215 75 R15, 215 75 R15. How many tires do we need? 1, 2, 4 standard 4 tires. Yep, this brake pad is faulty here. So we're taking this one off. And the tire we took off is the same, yeah. Nope, that is fine. So you can pop that one back on. That's a rusted bolt and that's WD-40, but the game won't tell you that because some of those things are copyrighted in real life. Okay, so this doesn't need any changing. pad is gonna be 40. There you go, and it's rusted. Take that off. Boom. So, in order to not get confused, the parts in red, we can delete them to save us time. And then pop the other stuff on. So, we can also change the oil whilst we're here to save time. Boom. That's done. And then we can drain the brake power and refill the windshield. Drain the brake and power and refill the windshield. Why not? Let's go. Right, so let's get started refilling these up. Lastly, after this, pop in the oil back in. So we got ticks on 4 tasks, which means the rest of these we are yet to do, so let's do them. Getting 4 new tires. Right, so let's take them off one by one. So the rims are okay, we just need the tire replacement, so I'm gonna just add 4 tires onto my notes. So there you go, standard tire 215, 75, R15. So I'm gonna go here, standard tire shop. Standard tire 215, 75 or 15, 115, 215 is the width, size is 15, 75 I think is the profile. Don't need 4 of these. Hopefully that's correct. Otherwise, I might have just made a catastrophic mistake. But God willing, it's okay. Yes, it is. Yeah, now we need to balance the wheels. One and a two. And a three. Last one, 4. Just to check, final time, perfect. Now, let's look at the car status and pop on the fuel pump. So, what's to be under here? There was something that we needed to pop on. I think it was the fuel pump. Yes, it was this. There you go. So let's start adding on the new parts now. Boom. Now, as you remember, the front left and right tires were the ones which needed the brake pads to go on them. Excellent. Finally, the last one. There you go. Now I just need to add the oil filter in there. Okay, I think we can do that from down here. Ah, okay. That was the right choice. Finally, take off the oil filter. new one. Now just pop on the round F filter. Just checking that's what it said, round F filter 2 car. Yes. There you go. That was correct. Right. Just pop the new one on. And ladies and gentlemen, we have finished every single task. Now when we close the boot for the story order, this is the money we should receive. 2,106 credits. So let's go. Boom. We have 11,426 credits and we're almost next to or near to level 2. And I have a free case as well of something. I don't know. Let's let the middle one. We get 24 credits, which takes us to level 2. We receive a barn map location, which I don't need, but we'll add. So that's great. We are on level 2 at 3 XP points, and we need quite a lot more before we get to the next level. Well, that sums up the whole video, YouTube family. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.